Christina here. Welcome to another Friday Focus video. Today I'm focusing on these two stamp sets from Simon Says Stamps' latest release. These are two stamp sets that I designed, and it's sort of like build your own ugly sweater. I don't know if you guys are big fans of the ugly sweater trend when it comes to the holidays, but here I am bringing you one of my first holiday card videos of the season. The holiday card series will be starting on Monday, but in the meantime, these two sweater stamp sets, one has the sweater with the sweater vest and a couple things to put on top, and then the other one has just a bunch of accessories and greetings. So I colored everything in Copic markers after stamping with Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and now I'm going to speed up the coloring process and turn on some music for you to listen to. Okay, so after I did all the coloring and I cut these out, I took my Memento Tuxedo Black marker. It has a brush tip on one end, and I just painted all of those white edges on these sweaters. I just wanted it to look really nice and finished and cut out, so I just painted those edges. Now I'm taking the greeting from the second stamp set. It is called Sweater Words and Appliques, and it says, "Don we now our ugly sweaters." I just stamped that in some VersaFine black onyx ink and then cut it out with a little tiny white border around the edge. I decided to add a little bit of embellishment on this sweater, and I'll do more later, but for now I just added some clear Wink of Stella glitter brush pen on top of the tree and also the hearts. And I took a white gel pen, and before, when I added the white on that snowflake and on the gingerbread men, I used a Uniball Signal Broad white gel pen, but this time I switched to a jelly roll because it has a finer tip and I was able to make smaller little sections. So I'm working on the background now. I'm stamping the tree's background, and I've stamped that in Versamark ink on top of some Basil taffy cardstock, or rather I took the taffy cardstock and pressed that down onto the stamp, put some scratch paper over top, and then pressed it down with my fingers. That ensures a very even impression on these large background stamps. I then sprinkled on some Wow embossing powder, and this is the clear matte dull embossing powder. So as it melts, it turns shiny, but as it cools, it turns a dull matte finish. My card base was scored at 5.5. And this is some Neenah 110-pound cardstock. I wanted the whites to match because I used the 80-pound Neenah Solar White for the coloring. So I adhered that background piece onto my card, and then I adhered all of the sweaters using some foam adhesive. And I just made sure to put foam adhesive on the sleeves, on the big sweaters, and then just all along the back on the other like sweater vests. I wanted to make sure everything was adhered down really, really well. So I'm just going to finish putting that foam adhesive down, and then it's time to put the grating on top. So I put the foam adhesive on the back of the grating, and it's going straight on top of those sweaters, and thankfully it didn't cover up too much of the sweater design. So now I'm going to do some more embellishing on the sweaters. I took some Ranger glossy accents and put a little bit of shine on the ornaments on the tree and also the snowflake. And then I took some Ranger stickles in the color Christmas Red, and I squirted that out onto some scratch paper and then used a little strip of cardstock, almost like a paintbrush, to dab on the glitter. On the red sweater, I decided to put down a little glitter and then use that brush or the paper to swipe away so that I got kind of like a gradient effect. So there was more glitter concentrated at the bottom of the sweater, and then it kind of faded up. So I'm almost done here. I'm just going to take a black brush, that same black brush tip marker, and just fill in some of that gap on the grating, and that's just going to make it look a little bit more finished and even out that black. And that is the card for today. Just a reminder that this is part of a blog hop, so head over to my blog to keep on hopping, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching till the very end of the video. The 3 videos that are on screen right now are videos that I've done for previous Simon Says Stamp releases. So if you'd like to see some more products that I've designed for Simon, go ahead and click on any of those and it will go directly to those videos. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button in the top corner. I'd greatly appreciate it, and also hit that like button down below. You can visit my blog at KaneWernerDesign.com, and I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Like I said before, the holiday card series for 2014 starts on Monday, but before we get to that, I'll have the September 2014 mail call video that'll come out on Saturday, tomorrow, and then on Monday, we'll head right into the holiday card series. I hope you guys are excited for the holiday card series this year. I surely am, and I can't wait to get started. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.